So this is the first time I'm starting a new session for this Let's Play. Like, parts 1 and 2, and also part 0, they were all recorded in, like, the same sitting. But now this is a couple days later, and I thought I would show the startup black screen I was talking about. And I have actually set through it, because I accidentally picked, like, my Jibmata save file, where the Let's Play save file is on just Alex. So I have set through it, and it's not as bad as I remember it being. Ever since I've gotten Shining Pearl, it hasn't really left my Switch, so I don't see the screen often. And it is kind of nitpicky, to be fair, to complain about this. But at the same time, if you're, like, shiny hunting static encounters, like, that was, what, like, at least 15-20 seconds, along with a loading screen when we get into the actual save file. I really hope they can patch that out. Again, it's very nitpicky, I know, and it's not a big deal if they don't, but I'd really appreciate it. But now we wasted so much time last time. We should just, like, beeline to Orberg after we heal our Pokemon. I don't know why I didn't do that in between parts. But I noticed when I was watching last episode, now that I've had some time to reflect, first thing I want to talk about is how fucking scatterbrained I was. I forgot to nickname 3 of these Pokemon each time, just out of habit, skipping the nickname screen. And also, another thing that really pissed me off, the audio in the first part, my microphone is buzzing. So I just went ahead and returned that, because I had just gotten it. So I went ahead and returned that to Amazon. And I got myself a new one, so that should not be a problem anymore. Really disappointing, because it'll be like that forever. But as long as the future parts get better, that's fine, I guess. I mean, it'll still bug me for eternity, but I mean, hey, it's like 7 people will ever watch that video, so I think it'll be okay. We'll go Ember. And there was one more thing I wanted to reflect on. And I will talk about that later, because my train of thought has left the station. I have no idea what it was. But... Oh, no. I know what it was. Okay, the thumbnails. I went into this not expecting to do, like, the custom thumbnails. Like, it was always an idea I had in my head for this, but when I actually did it, it was really fun, and the thumbnails came out really silly. So, yeah, that's something I'm going to be doing for every episode, hopefully. Just have a nice little mini art project. Don't gotta worry too much about the quality of it. It's, I don't know, it was a lot of fun. And they came out super goofy, and I really love that. It does kind of piss me off that now we gotta wait all the way till Eterna to, like, actually, like, get another chance at nicknaming these Pokemon. On one hand, it's hard coming up with nicknames, but on the other hand, this thing's just gonna be Abra for, like, the next 6 parts. Or Kadabra is what it'll probably end up as. I'm not sure when I'll evolve it into Alakazam, because it seems kind of cheap having a level 16 Alakazam at the first gym, which is what I did in my last playthrough. But at the same time, it was pretty useful, and I do like Alakazam, so... I think this is really, like... I don't know, the pacing of Diamond and Pearl, and also the remakes by extension, is pretty interesting, because we're going up on the first gym. Like, that'll be in our 3rd town, 2 more towns, and we'll have our 2nd gym badge. But then we go through, like, 3 or 4 towns, like, not being able to go to the gyms in those towns, or there just not being any gyms, and there's, like, a long gap in the middle that I completely forgot about when I was playing Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl for the first time, of just not getting any badges. It's like... And there's not even really any Team Galactic stuff at that point either. It's just, like, it's kind of just like standard Pokemon, going through routes, fighting trainers. seeing locations, and I do like that, but it's just really weird that that's like the one part of the game that's actually like that. The rest is pretty chock full of gyms to go to or quests to do involving Team Galactic or otherwise. Really, there's some other like mini quests you can do, like getting all the Burmese or getting all the unknowns. You can do those and talk to certain NPCs, which I'm not sure if we're going to be doing that in this playthrough. I definitely am not reading all the dialogue, as you know from the first two parts, but I don't know. I don't know if we're going to explore all the content in this game, because that would make it a really long Let's Play. Because, like, for example, by the time I got into 100 hours on Sword and Shield, I had completed the national decks. There was, like, nothing left for me to do in that game, other than small stuff like buy all the clothes and complete the curry decks. I hit 100 hours in Shining Pearl, and I still haven't even been to all the routes yet. I forgot just how much, like, longer the older games are. The newer games kind of have a priority to get you to the post game as quickly as possible, because that's where like all the multiplayer stuff happens. It makes sense, but as like a side effect of that, like single player content is yeah. Let's get rid of Scratch for Power Up Punch. Also, I noticed a comment talking about, I guess I'm not the only one who, I thought it was like a super OCD thing to like line up the moves the way I did, but I guess I'm not the only one, and that's pretty cool, because if I'm being honest, it is probably the best way to line up the moves, even though it doesn't make that much of a difference. But yeah, good to hear. And so just good to see some of my friends watching and, you know, I don't know, being supportive. It's nice. It's wholesome. It's wholesome Chungus. Just like this Mon Fernaldo who we got right here. Really, I guess a challenge of this playthrough is going to be, like, so we're in these routes, like, with all these trainers, so I'm not really sure what the fuck to talk about. So yeah, there might be some, especially in these earlier parts, because I think I am getting better, even between just part 1 and 2, I think the commentary had gotten better. But yeah, I still am very new at this. Because whenever I do stuff like this, I'm with people, like the live streams and stuff. So we're going Rock type land, so we're going to put Power Up Punch first. I'm thinking maybe I should skip some of these trainers and come back and fight them like off screen. Maybe only show like the ones you absolutely have to fight to progress, but I don't know. I kind of want to show them all. It's weird. I've also been thinking about our team. So we got Monfernaldo here. It's gonna be a Monferno. Definitely not evolving him into Infernape. Nothing against Infernape. He's cool. I just like Monferno better. And I'm still not sold on Rosemary, if I want to keep her on the team, as I do really like Roserade, but there's also just a lot of interesting Pokemon we can get. Like, for example, Bidoof is here because he had good IVs, and Magikarp is here because might as well be here. It gave us a chance to show off the fishing pole, and also gave us, like, you know, just something to soak up EXP in the back of our party. We'll get something really cool out of it pretty early because of that. But definitely not a mainstay. I think I'm going to go for Octillery, which is one of my favorite water types. Like, it's either Octillery or Kingler. I love them both a lot. They're super fun. And Octillery is available a lot sooner than Kingler is in this game. I think that the Krabby line might actually be post-game exclusive. And also, speaking of bringing people on to hang out on here, as in how I just said I'm not doing that, I will be doing that probably if I could find a way to record it easily. We might have some special guests every couple parts, just my friends, but my friends are pretty cool, so yeah, look forward to that. If any of my friends are watching this and they want to get in on this hype train early, then you know my Discord. In fact, we talk on it a lot. Just shoot me a message. Anyone who would be interested, that is, I talk to a lot. Alright, this is a wild story. We don't need to be fighting this. Now, my goal for this part, I want to speed through this upcoming cave. I want to get through the mine and fight Rourke and then come back. That's my goal. Didn't meet my goal last time, but hopefully I should be able to meet it today. Because we're only 10 minutes in, less than 10 minutes, I think. It's hard to tell with the Elgato capture thing, because I did start recording and had a pause at the beginning. But we're about 10 minutes in, already almost to Orberg. We just got a few trainers to fight. We could skip this kid, but we'll fight them all for now. Might not do that later. Or maybe I'll do parts dedicated to fighting missed trainers where I can have people on to have a conversation with. I don't know. This is behind the scenes bullshit that I should not be talking about, probably. Oh, there's so many Pokemon with Intimidate in this game, and that's really annoying for Chimchar. With Intimidate, accounted for, we should probably just use Ember. But, I kept Power Up Punch on my Infernape throughout my entire first playthrough. That's a really good move. Honestly, it kind of makes Workup useless, and we got it right after Workup, which was the same as what happened in my normal playthrough. But I'm sure we'll need to raise our special at least once, and it's better than Leer, so it's not like we gave up anything too important there. Alright. Yeah, okay, that one's skippable too. They let you skip a lot of trainers in this game. That's good, I guess. You know, choose your own path, at least a little bit. That's something that is getting increasingly rare. Even in this game, just being able to skip trainers lets you customize your playthrough a little bit, yeah. But, and I swear, I'm not a Gen 1er. Or a Gen 2er. Whatever you call that. I think it's actually called Joe Toddlers, but, I probably could be considered a Joe Toddler, but regardless, I do really appreciate in those games being able to pick your path. When you get to a certain point in the game, you can take on various gyms in various different orders. And I really hope that's something that comes back to the Pokemon series one day. It really wasn't all that confusing because the geometry led you in the right way. So no matter what, as long as you just followed the routes, you would eventually fight all the gyms, no matter which one you decided to go after first. And I don't really know of anyone who got stuck in that game, at least for too long as a kid. So maybe we could bring a little bit of that back in Gen 9. That could end up being something really special. Alright, now this kid's going to take us to the gym that we can't fight because the gym leader, Rourke, is in the coal mine. Because that's what this whole city's about. It's about coal mining, it's about fossils. And over here in the museum, you can, after we get access to the underground, we can start reviving fossils actually all the fossil Pokemon up to Gen 4 are available before the post-game. So any of those are options, and I really like Aerodactyl. I know there's a bunch of crap in this pile over here. Why can't I find it? And maybe I'm thinking of Platinum too. Maybe Platinum added more stuff, because I swear there was more than just a Stardust there. Yeah, let's go down to this mine. It should be pretty easy to go right through it, because, I mean, we got a Chimchar with Power Up Punch. And yeah, we're evolving in 2 levels, so we might actually be evolved by the time we get to the gym, or at least the gym leader. You know what I should do? Repels would be really useful for this. But at the same time, that means we could also miss out on shinies. So we kind of got to weigh the options there. Also, in original Gen 4, you didn't need to worry about Sturdy being super annoying. Oh god, that's a bulky Geodude. But we didn't, in like Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Sturdy just prevented one-hit KO moves like Guillotine and stuff like that from knocking you out in one hit. But in Gen 5 onwards, it got a massive buff, so anything that would have one-hit KO you, any move, you'll always hold on with 1 HP, and that includes after you heal with a full restore. So it went from being one of the most useless abilities to being, like, a really good one. Damn, Monfernaldo. Oh, poor little guy. He's not had it easy this Let's Play, but now Rosemary can have some time to shine, get some EXP, and some friendship, too. I actually kind of forgot about Rosemary a little bit, so even if Chimchar doesn't evolve, we still got Bidoof in our back pocket. And I'll go ahead and just finish off this using Rosemary because I don't want to go back up and heal and waste time. I'm thinking, okay, the gears are turning, and I think I've come up with a good idea for future wild Pokemon. I want some time to think about it. There's Sturdy right there, probably, yeah. Because Geodude's 4 times weak to grass, so that would have one-hit him. It's a good example of that ability. I'm definitely not doing it in this part, but after I think about it a little bit, if I get a wild encounter and it's nothing interesting, I might just cut it out. Like, just go through the entire part and cut out all the wild encounters that like aren't shinies or not when like something evolves. If I decide to take it out, and I really should be running. It's just habit because when I usually play these games, I never run from wild Pokemon. I always take them out. It's just free experience. But my like natural gameplay style does not fit with this game at all. With the EXP share, like I had my Ambipom, which was the Pokemon I mainly used in my first file, was up to like level 80, I think, by the time I beat the game. And I do think the EXP share is responsible for that, but I don't want to completely give the game shit because I mean, I play these games very meticulously. I think I'm using that word right. And it's a shame Chimchar's not getting any XP in during all this, because it definitely won't be a Monferno by the first gym now. But yeah, my playstyle does not mix with this game well, so it'll be interesting to see where I'm at by the end in this playthrough, where I'm not fighting everything, at least making an attempt not to. Like, those Geodudes there were muscle memory. I really shouldn't be fighting all the wild Pokemon. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, so we got our TMs for Rock Smash, and just like in Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, we gotta get the first badge to use them, but there are TMs, because there's no HMs. We have like a HM app on our Pokétch. I think we also got that. It's app number 20. Yeah. So we have Rock Smash available to us, at any time. And we have, I think, 3 TMs for it if we wanted to teach our Pokemon Rock Smash for some reason. The only time that has come in handy for me is in my Platinum Nuzlocke. My Geodude with Rock Smash made that Purugly, which is usually a really scary Pokemon to fight in Nuzlocke, made it not difficult at all, because it just could do nothing against it, and it also had a super effective move. But, I do want to go back to some ideas I had for the team. So, Murkrow is an exclusive in this game. I like Murkrow and Honchkrow a lot. And also, it would give me a good excuse to, like, show off, like, the game's, like, day and night mechanic and how it affects encounters. So, I think we're at least going to be catching a Murkrow and letting it be an EXP sponge for a while. We're going to at least do that. Okay, are we gonna get wiped by fucking Bob and his Machop? It's so interesting playing. Oh shit, we. Oh no! It will give us a easy way out of this mine that because teleport doesn't work in caves. At least I don't think it does. We can test that theory. But we just have little Bidoof here between us and a blackout, and a really annoying one too, because we would have to just sit there with Magikarp and Abra, two Pokemon who can't attack. This playthrough is going to be really embarrassing. Alright, so it could one-hit us right now. Okay, so we are somehow saved. If this guy is, like, I don't know if the next miner is a trainer. I'll make a cut. I'll go ahead and cut right now that the battle's over. I'm going to run to the Pokemon Center, heal, come back, check that miner, then we'll go back up to the gym like nothing ever happened. So, and I don't think that one's a trainer, but we'll see. So, I'll be right back. Alright, is this guy a trainer? Nope. Okay, back up we go, but in a normal playthrough, you have to backtrack out of this cave, so I'm not going to cut for that. But while I was gone, I was thinking, with cutting out the wild battles, that might end up weird, because what if they happen when I'm in the middle of a conversation? So I think I will just start getting good at remembering to use repels. It's not worth maybe running into a shiny Pokemon in the Let's Play to waste all that time and complicate things. It's kind of dumb. I already healed. I don't need to do this. But we're about to unlock that second, like that bottom floor of the Pokemon Center, which will open up like online training to us. So let's see, what do we got here? I'm thinking. Well, actually, we've done nothing but lead with Monfernaldo, so we'll go with Rosemary for now. And we'll see how that goes. It'll go pretty well, considering most Pokemon in this gym are 4 times weak to her, and the ones that aren't are still, 2 times weak, or regular effective. Sorry about that lid noise. I got a water for hydration and for clearing, in clearing my throat, I guess, is what you'd call it. Just, when you can talk for a while, your throat starts feeling weird. But I only do that when I'm not recording, because it would be annoying to hear. Should have probably stopped and got some potions, but I think we were given some at some point. And also, that's dumb, we got Absorb, I think we'll be okay. Absorb versus a gym of 4 times weak Pokemon. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. I also noticed in the first 2 parts, my TV volume was up a little too high, so at certain points you could hear the game audio twice. I've turned it down a good amount, but that's just something that I'm going to try and refine, because it wasn't that annoying. The only thing I think was genuinely, really annoying, hardware-wise, was my mic buzzing. And that better fucking not be a problem now. I'd be pretty upset. Because since I replaced the mic, that would just mean something's wrong with the USB port on my computer or something. This is a new mic and a new cord. But I don't want to think about that unless I need to, so I'm going to stay out of the what-ifs and get back to Pokemon. But yeah, this is a breeze. So they pick Rock probably because it's weak to grass and water, 2 types you usually have access to pretty early. But Rock is the first gym, 3 times? Gen 1, 3, and 4? I'm trying to think. Gen 2 was flying. Gen 5 was grass, water, or fire. I guess depending on who you picked. Gen 6 was bug. Gen 7 was... there were no gyms. So, I guess it doesn't really count. Gen 8 was grass. So, yeah, just 3 gens, but that's still more than most other types. But yeah, our first gym battle, I'll get to show off the cool badges that you can play music with in this game, and also rust really fast for some reason. But first, we gotta beat him, and we're pretty much guaranteed a victory, not only because we have Monfernaldo, but also Rosemary, so no matter what he does, we'll be okay. I will say, in this game, and this is something that's pretty well known about it, they have beefed up the movesets and strategies of a lot of the gym leaders and important trainers. Like, I am pretty sure in Diamond and Pearl, Roark did not use Stealth Rock. Like, that's usually, like, a late game move. I don't think there's any other game where you have access to it this early, or, like, in any way. I'm not sure. I think he might also give us the TM for it, which will be really cool, because I'm also thinking about using Cranidos for the team. Love Cranidos. So, it would be cool if he... and I think he does actually give us the TM for it. Don't know, but I don't know where else you'd get it, and I know it's a TM in this game. But that would be a cool move to have on... a Rampardos. I'm also thinking about taking Bidoof out of the party. I probably will do that after this battle, because him leveling up and getting moves is annoying, especially if we don't intend to use him in any way. But that is probably something I'll do just in between. Oh, fuck yeah, nice. Yeah, okay, we got this. Though Chimchar is weak to the Stealth Rock, so it will hurt him quite a bit. So there is still a chance we could fuck up and have to rely on our Bidoof again. But let's not worry about that. Let's just send Chimchar out. And I did like a really quick run of Diamond to get up to Gligar in the underground so I could use one in my main game in Pearl. And I had a Chimchar at this point too, and I soloed Cranidos with it along with the other Pokemon. So I think we'll be okay, especially since he decided to use Leer for some reason. And Power Up Punch is just a really good move. Also, like, so we get Power Up Punch, which is like a newer move. I don't know what gen that was introduced in, but it is newer. But then Chimchar, oh fuck. What is wrong with me this playthrough? We still actually... we might be able to stall him out with the poison. This is embarrassing. Fuck, I guess let's go, Magikarp. I did not expect for that to end up being a one-hit, especially since, like I said, I did in my other, like, very quick run of Diamond had a Chimchar at this point and did not have any problems with his gym. But I guess as long as he stays poisoned... Oh, but fuck, he might have a potion. If he has a potion, we're done. If he doesn't, we win. But if we wipe, that'll be really embarrassing just how bad I'm doing in this playthrough. Okay, so yeah, we win. Oh, okay, sweet. One of those perfect IVs must be in defense. We didn't even need to rely on the poison. We beat him with a rollout. Cool. I feel kind of bad taking Bidoof off the team now, not gonna lie. Might leave him on there for a bit. This is embarrassing. If you fucking... yeah, tell me about it. But yeah, we got our gym badge. Looks very cool in this game. And it has... Diamond and Pearl, like, this era of Pokemon, like, Gen 3 and 4, have, like, really weird, useless stuff in them. But it's also kind of charming in a way. Like, there's no reason why polishing badges should be a thing or needs to be a thing. and like tapping them plays music. I think that was really just to show off the touch screen, but it's still a very cool. Oh, we can't actually do that in TV mode. So I guess all we can do is look at them. So if you only play this game in TV mode, you're gonna have ugly rusted badges, and you'll never know about being able to play music on them. Oh yeah, and we just got the ball capsules. Oh, it's in this menu. Did we not? I thought we got them after the first badge. I guess not, because it would just be in that menu. Oh well. Those are also something that are kind of useless, but are pretty cool. And in this game, they like upgraded their purpose by making them matter in the contest, which I don't think they did before. Not gonna lie, when I played Diamond and Pearl 15 years ago, I didn't really give a fuck about the contest. Like, I know I did a few, but unfortunately, I really didn't give them a shot, which is a shame, because I like them in this game. It's a fun little activity, like side thing. But yeah, now we have access to this bottom floor. If you go in here, you get if you have Nintendo Switch Online, you get like access to it, and like being able to trade across the internet. God, still kind of scatterbrain, don't know how to talk. And also, when we're outside of buildings, if we press Y, we can go to the local or global room for trading anytime we want. Very useful. I'm not sure why it has to be outside of buildings specifically, but sure. Now, okay, I think, yeah, okay, we're gonna end it here. I basically achieved the goal anyway. It's just this fucking 2-foot long cave, but I really don't want any of these to go over half an hour, and I think this one might already have. I'm probably going to record another one of these anyways, so I'll see you in my time in a few minutes, in YouTube time, eventually. Yeah.